Well, the biggest area the Browns really need to improve on is the special teams. Quite honestly, the last few years, it hasn't been very good. They have a new special teams coordinator, Mike-Priefer. He has a little bit different idea of what special teams should be and the importance that rookies can play on special teams.
I think sheldrick-redwine's done a nice job. Mack-Wilson's done a nice job. Takitaki, he's done a nice job. I like saying that name. You know, some of these college free agent guys have done a nice job. Willie Harvey's done a nice job, was one of our linebackers. And, you know, I don't like to really go in because I'm going to miss some players and they're probably going to be mad at me, but that's okay. They'll get over it. They're rookies. But at the end of the day, I think we are a really good class. We've got a good group. Our personnel people and coaches identified some really good football players, and I'm excited about our where we're at right now, and I'm excited about our progress.
Can you put a number on how many victories a really good special teams can contribute to your team, or conversely, how many a really bad special teams can cost your team?
Yeah, I don't know if there's an exact number per se, but we always talk about complementary football. It's offense helping defense, defense helping offense, special teams helping both offense, defense helping special teams. It's all about field position. It's all about opportunity. It's all about helping our football team be in the best position possible to help us win games. So, you know, is there a number of great special teams, bad special teams, and mediocre special teams? I'm not sure what that number is. I'm sure that's out there. You have to ask our analytical people. They're smarter than I am. But you know, we hope to be units are all 6 phases, including field goal and field goal block, that that help our team win a lot of games here, and that's the goal.
Just wondering if you watched some of the tape last year and thought, boy, this team could have won 2, maybe 3 more games if not for some.
I don't like to criticize what they did in the past. I know that they weren't allowed to use some of the personnel that was necessary, and I think that starts with the head coach. And I know Freddie's done a great job of saying, hey, Priefer, whatever you need, and it's going to help you win. If you need starters on offense, starters on defense to help you on some of the phases, then use them. Use the backups where obviously backups are going to be on everything. But to be honest with you, it starts with the head coach. And Freddie's done a great job giving us the time in all 3 phases we're a lot further ahead than I've ever been at some of the places I've been because of the time that the head coach has given us on special teams, and that's huge.
He said that at his very first press conference that he was going to do that, because we have seen in the past where it's okay, you guys have 5 minutes.
Yeah, you can't be lip service, and I know when I read that quote I started sweating, so now the pressure's on. So if he's going to give me the time now, we got to execute. So but that's fun. That's a great challenge. That's what I love about my job, and get to work with the whole team, and we get to benefit our football team and help our football team win a lot of games if we play well, and that's the goal.
So you said that they weren't allowed to use some guys, the coaches?
I don't know if it looked like some of the better players on special teams were just on the sideline in some of these plays, which I don't understand. I think at the end of the day, you have to put your best players out there, and sometimes your best players are starters on offense or defense. You might have to use a Christian Kirksey, you might have to use a Joe Sherbert, you might have to use Demarius Randall on some of the core special teams to help us win, and those guys have bought in, and they're going to be there if we need them to. I wouldn't use them a lot, that'd be dumb on my part, but because I want to win. It's not all about just special teams, it's about all offense, defense, and special teams. So if we can use some starters on some of these phases, great, and if we don't need them and we got good backups, then we won't need them.
When you talk about core special teamers, how many players make up your core?
I think your backup safeties, the 3rd and 4th, sometimes 5th safety, your 3rd, 4th, 5th wide receiver, your 4th, 5th, 6th linebackers, your 3rd, 4th, 5th corner, the 2nd and 3rd tight end, 2nd, 3rd running back, all those guys, your fullback. Those guys make up your core special teams players. So those are the guys of the group of people on game day. As you guys know, we only dress 46 players, so we're going to have to make sure all our players come from that group.
In your experiences, what are those conversations like with the head coach when you're trying to figure out, hey, can I use some of these guys for some snaps here on special teams? Are those difficult conversations? How do you make your case sometimes if there are a couple starters you want to use at times? What's that like?
Well, the great thing is that our head coach it's not just lip service. He's already shown it in this early stages of us being together that he wants to do well on special teams. And we've had Nick Chubb on every drill. We don't put him out on the punt team, but in the first couple phases, he's been every meeting, even now. He's done all the drill work. Kareem Hunt's doing all the drill work. David Njoku's doing the drill work. I mean, these guys who are going to play a lot of offensive snaps for us. Denzel Ward's in every meeting on punt return. He's always ready for us if we need him to, because if I'm going to ask those guys to perform for us, I have to prepare them. That would not be fair to them if I didn't do that. So when the head coach says get them ready, I'm going to get them ready, and then if we need them, we need them. If not, then we'll get those backups ready to go.
Have you had times in your career where, maybe you're looking at the sidelines like, man, if I could put 2 or 3 of those guys on this unit, we'd be that much better?
Yeah, I mean,
frustrating?
it can be frustrating, but I don't let it frustrate anymore. I guess when I was younger and was a little bit more of a hothead, my daughter's over here, she can attest to that I'm a little bit of a hothead. But at the end of the day, it's like when I was in the Navy. You're given resources, you're given a job to do. Take those resources, get the job done. Same thing in coaching football. The resources are the players and the time that you have, okay? And it's my job to get those players ready. And if I can't use some guys, I can't use them. I got to move on. And I've got to understand the big picture. And usually, I think I do, that if a guy's banged up and we need him just on defense, well, he's only going to play defense. If a guy's banged up, we can only use him on offense, same thing. So at the end of the day, I'm going to use the guys that are available. When Freddie says these guys are available, use these guys. I got to get the job done. That's my job to do that.